And now I get to pull out my summer crops from this garden and get it ready for 1,000 garlic cloves. On Tuesday, the final part of my garlic delivery will be here. I've got a few heirloom varieties that last for over a year in storage, which is perfect. They're quite a hot variety, which is good too, full of flavour kind of thing. But I've got about 7 different varieties, and some of them store for 5 months, and then I've got ones that store for over a year. So I'll be able to be in garlic all year round, which is perfect because we use about a bulb a day, if not a bit more. So I'm really looking forward to this. And I had intended to sell some, and I still might, but I want to keep some for our animals too. So we'll use it in our natural worming program, which we'll do throughout the year, and then 4 times a year each quarter we'll take a fecal sample to the vet to make sure that the worm load isn't too high, and if need be we'll use a medicated worming solution, because it does work, they both work, but if the load is too high, a natural worming solution is not going to be as effective. So it's better to worm your animals, make sure that they are worm free or have very low egg count in their stools, and then you can keep it that way by using herbs. But once that gets too high, especially in spring or autumn when the rains come and you get grass growth, then you might need to use a chemical alternative, which is what we're doing. We're trying to avoid using chemicals if we can, but like our kids, if our kids get sick or our animals get sick, then we're going to resort to pharmaceutical drugs to make them better. But anyway, now I've got to weed and pull out my summer crop from this garden. Are you my hard-working little farmer boy? The poo escaped. And now to cover the veggie patch in poop. Ready for Tuesday and my 1,000 garlic cloves. A lot of poop. Now for the compost. This is a lovely compost that the chickens have been making for us from the food scraps that we get from a local large supermarket. We get about 3,500 litres of food a week. Some of my garden scraps on top there, and we'll get that one ready to break down a bit more now. We'll cover it with some cardboard and some more hay. But this is the beautiful black gold that the first lot's turned into. It's invaded with worms. And I'll get that onto the veggie patch. It's getting really late and dark. The sun's just about set. But the compost is on the beds on top of the manure, and I gave it a water in, and then I can plant my garlic. There's our big cardboard box pile for the paths. And Paul's washing the bins to take to the supermarket to get our food scraps tomorrow. My potting table, and here are the rest of the bins. That's it from us today, guys. We will see you tomorrow, and we are going to a chicken auction, which I'm super excited about. We're taking a couple of our roosters, so we'll take you guys along for the crazy ride of chicken auctions.